Hello, I am your soon-to-be phone charging, soon-to-be kitchen table owning stream host. Caleb, that's me. Gonna plug this in and then get started. Gosh darn it. I'm becoming a serial streamer at this point. It's like a weekly thing. Let's put this to the side and down. Let's put this down. And close that, yes. Clean my desktop. Actually, I think it's already clean. Did I download Diablo 2? Damn, I did. And switch over to Overwatch. I like to start off with a little Overwatch. I also like to start off with a little Baja OST. Two great tastes that taste great together. Game cap. I forgot I was playing Hypnospace. I might try that again. That game, hey, that's pretty good. I think it's loud enough. Let me. Seems alright. Loot boxes. Oh, I saw a purple in there. Really? I'll take it. I'll try Stadium again. It's been a minute. This headset mic is pretty nice, but I've been considering switching over. To a different sounding one, but this is kind of fine. I wonder if they've done any updates for Monster Hunter. If the game runs any better. Oh, that reminds me. They say that like a MOBA team. I can't believe we don't have a cardboard Mercy skin. It'd be easy. Cover her in bubble wrap or something. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Can't just take the Pocket Angel Angelic Healer. 20% life steal. Targets above 80, 10% damage. One of these days I'm gonna come in here and do all Mercy Gun and see what's good. This is pretty buff. Oh god. Third person, I forget. Let's go with 56. So this mode has been out for a few weeks now. I'm interested to see how things have changed. This soundtrack goes with just about every game, I swear. I think today I'll turn the music off in oh god. in Monster Hunter World and give that a shot. I gotta be too close to the end of the game. Brother. Hey. Moira up here doing the damn thing. Uh-oh. So is Soldier. Okay, okay. So, I don't see no Bob. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be over quick. What do I take here? I don't really like any of these. Use an ability, gain 25 overheal. That's pretty cool. Use your ult, get 50 overheal for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. When you use an ability, gain 25 overheal. 100 health into shields. Kinda love that. There's gotta be people out there that have climbed the ranks already by just doing example builds. I mean, it's no different than Smite. Damn, right in the face. Ooh, right in my face. Oh, brother. That could have been bad. I don't know if I can save her. Damn, soldier. Yeah, Moira got the highest score just about. Oh, how did I get hit by that? Come on. Damn, people dying now. Alright, we gotta heal her down. Did I get that? Damn, I got that. Uh-oh. Maybe I didn't need the ult, I don't know. Stole my kill, bro. That was mine. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Not great. Oof. How did they... Where'd our Reinhardt go? Damn, he's still back there. Oh god. Thank you, Moira. I don't want to die. Oh god. Big Bob. Uh-oh. Why is Bob so tiny? I probably could have got that res off.
I can hardly believe my optics when I see stats like these. Next up, it's time for the teams to gear up.
Give me more power. It's big. This is probably the last round. These guys are kind of getting smoked right now. This Moira, like the same skin I got.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure and who will come out on top? The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the round. The time for preparations is almost up.
I don't know why they don't let you see your overall healing during the match. I'm trying to see that.
Commencing attack on objective
The hell is that? There you go. Ooh, damn, that could have been me, bro. That could have been me. Man, I guess people in this mode just know how to actually play the game, it seems. Oh my lord. Because in ranked, people are all over the place. But everybody in this mode is so focused. At least on this team. I heard they do this though in these games. It's like your first game of the day. They give you really good teammates because they want you to play more.
Score 0-3. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Like I could have been on that other team, and that other team was AS.
It's time. Up next, get ready for control.
Damn, I thought that was game. You gotta win 4? Why? I don't even have enough money. I mean, what do I even buy? I thought this thing was done.
We've already seen so much action, and there's still more to come.
I could sell this though and get a purple. What up, Corn Cob? I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna check that video out after this game. Wrestling, Wilhelm, 15 health, armor. So this is the new mode they put in the game. If you've not seen it, it's basically like Smite. You make builds and you play rounds.
The time for preparations is almost up.
And you play in third person.
It's the match point. If they keep it together,
So you can end up with some pretty OP characters as you get cool abilities.
capture the objective.
Yes, good emote. Oh my god, what?
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Someone's fire.
The objective's open.
Yeah, that's one of the legendaries. Mate with Tracer. I think that's what it's called. I got the keyframes because I'm gonna make that scanner's gif of the guy's head exploding. And I got 6 frames of it happening in slow motion. It's awesome. But the thing is, I got it from the actual movie, but I'm gonna have to like tell the emote artist, okay, look, you gotta replace all this red with like rainbows or something, cause it's pretty fucking, it's crazy. His eyeballs burst out of his face first. You can see it on like the mask, you know. But then his forehead like topples over his neck, and I'm like, all right, this is beyond the pale. But yeah, it's gonna happen. I also need to find an emote artist that's like not gonna freak out when I show them the the special effects. So here's a guy's face exploding. Can you make it? Can you cutify it for me? Look how tiny that bob is. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Congratulations to our victors.
Yeah.
Got meds. Who needs them?
Let me send you what I found because it's pretty. Somebody on Twitter went through the like years ago went through the
Let's take a
movie
look at this highlight.
and pulled out those frames because they were trying to make a point about something. Uh, I'll send it to you on Discord because I don't I don't want to put it in the actual Discord, but it should be in your messages. I'm just gonna send the artist this and then the GIF of it happening and be like, replace that blood with like some fun colors. Let's go. An emote of the zombie head in the blender from Dead Alive. I don't think I've seen that. Isn't that sick? I got gifted a sub, juicy.give, hell yeah. I got gifted a sub to the streamer Strippin. He's got some really great emotes. Maybe I'm gonna try to talk to his artists. Look at how fluid this stuff is. It's so smooth. I like the fire one. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's wild. Man, I was just like I went down the VTuber rabbit hole yesterday. Like never before. I was just like making dinner and I had Twitch on. And I guess the guy I was watching went offline and I ended up in this dude's channel. And like he was playing VR chat and it was like an auction or something where they were auctioning off people to do shit. And every single girl in there was just like giant chest, giant ass. I was like, what is this what happens? And then like he goes over to this VTuber and was like, I'm trying to start a sub train, you know, help me out. And she starts dancing around and giving him a lap dance and he got like 200, 300 subs. I was like, damn, is it this easy? I gotta get me one of these headsets. And the avatar was a girl, sexy anime girl, but it was clearly a dude. Don't talk to me about VTubers. I can't believe it. I can start a VTubers OnlyFans? It's not even real. How does that work? People pay for this. I'm doing this shit wrong. I wouldn't even have to be on camera. Indie VTubers are wild. It's a thing you're afraid of. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, there was models for all kinds of shit. I don't know what the hell goes on in VR chat. I don't even know what kind of VR headset. The VR headset I have is the PlayStation PSVR 1, but that doesn't work on PC. But I think I'm gonna get one and do some VR chat streams to see what the hell's going on in there. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, we're getting to the good stuff now. Gonna guide me through the world of VR chat, Corn Cob. I've seen the promised land. You can't deny me any longer. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw this VR chat girl give this dude a lap dance for like 45 minutes. I was flabbergasted. Chat was going wild. Hopefully this works. Let's see. I'm gonna load it up in a browser because I do not.
The year 1996.
It's 26 minutes long. It's more like I'm a big HoloLive fanboy, so as long as you stay away from that, you'll be fine. Is it like a copyright thing? If I were to like our HoloLive VR chat avatar is copyright or something? Like you can't just load up and be like, "Hey, I don't know any HoloLive people, but hey, I'm this person." What happens? Do they blow you up? Guara Guara maybe? I don't know. Can I be Guara Guara? You can just don't try and slander the talents. That makes sense. I wonder if they have ones you can just borrow. I bet those avatars cost a ton of money to rig up and stuff. I don't know. But at one point, the guy like pulled up the other dude's stream because it was a guy pretending to be a sexy anime girl, but he was just like standing in his living room emoting as if he was the girl. Like this bro, this is so much work. I guess they have full motion, full body tracking. That shit must be expensive. You can go on HoloLive's website and download them. Sounds sounds like it could I'm sure people are only doing good things with that. Oh man, I'm about to fuck my my search history all up. Oh lord. Oh god. Ooh. Are these actual characters? HoloLive production talent. There's dudes in this? Holo stars? What the? There's so many. The male branch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. How many dudes are there? I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen any of these dudes. It's always those lady avatars. This guy's got guns, he's cool. You and you and you all lose. This guy looks like he's got a gun. This dude looks like a Persona character and he's got high heels on. Japanese branch? Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not surprised. They almost had a black guy in here. Brown guy. Interesting. Indonesia. Got a goth lady. Zambanwa. Interesting. They speak English? Oh God. God help me. The fuck, they play Monopoly? I've seen enough. Huh. Damn, her, it might look fucked up on my screen because of HDR, but it's crazy how her model is like light years ahead of any of the stuff I've seen on Twitch. It is like, her eyes look crazy. They're like moving in her skull. Yeah, that's the damn HDR. Interesting. Bro, this girl look exactly the same. What are we doing here? It's the same person. Same person. This is literally this is a Grand Blue character? Bro, don't let my niece see this. She will lose her mind. Maya be going crazy. Cora, Suze are not the same. They look exactly the same, bro. Wild. Okay, she looks like an actual, like, she's supposed to be older. Oh, she's got beer. She's doing a sultry dance. It's a questionable salute she's doing at the start of that corn cob. I'm gonna be honest with you. One's a rabbit war criminal, and she's an idle psychopath. Is this girl the war criminal? I do like this background though. Whatever's going on with the stripes there, it's pretty cool. What a song, what a song. Wait, there's more in here. There's a Border Down song in here. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Next other release of the game.
Hey man, it's a rabbit hole, you know. It's a Hololive rabbit hole. I only have so much time myself.
The year 1996 saw the release of the game Quake, one of the greatest FPS games ever to be released.
Oh, just explain everything. I'm sure these girls have tons of backstory. I do need to watch a 26-minute video.
The year 1996 saw the release of the game Quake, one of the greatest FPS games ever to be released. Quake was mostly known for its fast-paced, movement-based mechanics.
Is there like a... I was gonna say, is there a wiki, but never mind. I know there's a wiki. I know if I type in Holo Wiki, of course, holowiki.org, of course. Wait, this is not... I don't think this is it. Hold on. Check out some clips to see if anyone resonates. It's that easy. I will not. I will investigate. Not going down this rabbit hole.
And its vertical and complex map design. This became the standard for what would become the arena
If there's one that plays basketball, then they'll resonate with me. But I don't think that exists.
FPS genre. Things would change when another genre-defining game, Counter-Strike, would release in 2000. Slower-paced, team-based gameplay featuring an economy and loadouts, this game was one of the best tactical shooters of its time. As time went on, tactical shooters continued to grow and are, as of now, some of the most popular shooters.
How old is this guy? Because he's making me feel old the way he's describing this. Because, I mean, I was fucking there. I was a kid. I was in middle school. Now it's like I'm watching the National Geographic Channel. Subaru might. She's a tomboy. Subaru Hololive. Oh. She's got a hat on sideways. I see they're going for. She's got a backwards cap, referee whistle. The stripes like she's a ref for some type of sport. I'm out. I don't see any basketballs, bro. The manager of an MMA team and esports club, bright and cheerful girl full of spirit. She can interact with anyone and everyone without hesitation. She's currently working hard on her own pro gamer skills. Another day of giving everything I've got as a manager. I can get down with the description, I suppose.
Meanwhile, arena shooters, and more specifically Quake, began to dwindle and
It's okay, I'm gonna turn to dust by the time he finishes this video. Let's go.
become far more obscure. Quake and other arena FPS games became the fighting games of the FPS genre. But why?
Wait,
Why
what did he
this
say?
happen became to dwindle. Meanwhile, arena shooters, and more specifically Quake, began to dwindle and become far more obscure. Quake and other
True.
arena FPS games became the fighting games of the FPS genre.
Then he
But
shows
why?
DNF Duel? Okay.
Why did this happen? Meanwhile, tactical shooters saw great success. Why did the arena FPS genre die, and what impact did it leave on future game titles? Today, I want to take a look at the fall of the once popular Quake franchise and the genre it pioneered. The first reason I believe this downfall came about is, well, simply put, arena FPS games are really hard.
Very mechanically difficult game. The game is too hard for me.
What? The game's not hard. It's not that the game is hard. It's just that people were really, really good. You know? And then getting into servers, you'd always have these fucking weird servers that people were running. And as soon as you load in, you're just getting insta-gibbed. It's over. I mean, so I guess, but it just sounds weird because I mean, I was playing with friends most of the time, so I tended to stay away from a lot of those weird public servers because people were cheating all the time anyway. Yeah, what better to say dead than DNF Duel, and that's the truth. It's a shame too because that game is fun. You should re-download DNF Duel, Corn Cob.
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now.
Now,
Good,
what exactly
cool
makes
editing.
them hard? Well, for starters, they tend to be more aim-centric. Quake is a great example of this. Quake has lots of different weapons, but for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to go over the main three. These are the rocket launcher, lightning gun, and the railgun.
Breaks
which
it
have
down
their
why they're
own
hard to get
iterations
into.
in other arena FPS games as well. These weapons all encompass the different types of aiming, from predicting, tracking, and flicking.
Well, all that
Even
is true.
slight differences in elevation can dictate which weapon is more optimal to use in a particular situation. This makes your weapon choice an important factor in deciding gunfights. Overwatch is another example of a more aim-centric arena FPS game, although this game barely counts as an arena FPS game. Targets are constantly moving around in Overwatch and vary in size and speed.
I resent
Overwatch
that.
features all three of the staple old-school arena FPS weapons, with Pharah's rocket launcher, Widow's sniper, along with other hit-scan characters, and several characters who have weapons that require excellent tracking, from Tracer to Zarya.
Oh,
Now,
it's
aim
true.
is something present in every FPS game, and is fairly difficult across most of them. But what about more specific things to arena FPS shooters? There's also resource management, one of the more strategic elements of arena FPS games, and one of the most important as well. We will use Quake for our example here. A typical Quake map features weapons, health pickups, and armor, which usually ranges from about 2 to 3 per map, and power-ups such as the quad damage.
Ah,
For now,
power-ups.
We'll just be discussing armor as well as the mega health. In Quake, armor respawns every 25 seconds. This allows players to do what is called cycling, where they go from one armor to the next up until they end up back at the first armor they grabbed, creating a loop where players will engage each other at each armor position, trying to keep control of the map's resources.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Damn. Listening to this guy talk is like putting me in a fucking. It's like putting me in a time machine. It's like, oh yeah, all this stuff was a thing. Your friends would give you shit for not playing optimally. Oh, this guy's not even getting the shield at the right time. Quad damage. Yeah, damn. Things you forget.
Sources. To add on to this, there's also Mega Health, which has different iterations in how it spawns depending on the game, with Quake 1 having a 90-second respawn time, and then Quake Live having a 35-second respawn time, but usually it's a lot harder to cycle than the rest of the items on the map. This is just for major items though. Weapons and smaller health items are also an important resource to keep track of. If you aren't playing 1v1, then power-ups are also present, adding another important resource to keep track of. Power-ups can change the outcome of a match drastically.
I remember
giving the
playing
player
with a lot of
awesome
bots,
power,
though.
either destruction, invincibility, or invisibility.
Oh, damn.
Although invisibility honestly isn't that good. As you can imagine, this is very hard to keep track of
It's
and
true.
makes the game extremely fast-paced and tense. Quake is a more extreme example of this on-the-map resource item management, as it's present in tons of other arena FPS games as well. Both Overwatch and TF2 feature health packs, which, although are nowhere
I've never
near
played
as important to keep
TF2,
track
but
of
people
as
love
they are
it.
in Quake
Is
can
it-
decide the outcome of some fights.
Can you even still play that?
This form of on-the-map resource management contrasts with a lot of tactical shooters where resources are typically managed via an economy or limited use equipment. On-the-map resource management also affects player positioning heavily by rewarding good positioning to punish or steal items.
Rip.
Positioning leads us to our next skill issue present in
You hot shit
arena
because you know
FPS
how to rocket
games.
jump.
Movement. Movement is often cited as the main reason for the decline in the arena FPS genre. Like how wave dashing is a unique tool in Melee that allows for deep player expression, bunny hopping and rocket jumping are mechanical tools
Damn, it's
that
so
also
true.
allow for deep player skill expression. Bunny hopping is basically where a player just jumps up and down consecutively, but it's a lot more deep than that. It has different variations such as classic ADA bunny hopping from Quake 1 and Source, strafe jumps from Quake 3 and Quake Live,
strafe
and
jumps.
crouch hops from Titanfall and Apex Legends. Often bunny hopping came at the cost of control of movement, making it not optimal to be bunny hopping during combat, but was really great for getting around swiftly. Rocket jumping is another staple arena FPS movement technique where players fire an explosive at their feet, sending them into the air, giving them great vertical height. Rocket jumping once again originated from Quake, but is also present in loads of other games, such as TF2, Overwatch, Ultrakill, Valorant, and even Battlefield, albeit a very unique way.
Damn, that's sick. You can do that?
Combining these two techniques
What
in
the
a
hell?
very unique way. Combining these two techniques in Quake leads to the most insane movement ever devised in any video game, allowing for cross-map traversal in seconds.
That's true. Damn, that game did move fast as fuck.
As you probably realize, this leads to crazy good positioning as well. Better movement leads to better positioning leads to better resource management gives you a better chance at winning aim duels, and winning aim duels will win you matches. This creates large skill gaps between players where matches can feel totally one-sided, as these techniques are not easy to perform and take large amounts of practice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes! Hell yeah!
It's all true.
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
This obviously leads to player frustration that would lead some to mistake this kind of movement as a mechanical barrier more than a mechanical tool. What is a mechanical barrier? Let's go back to my example of Melee. In Melee, there's another mechanic in the game called L-canceling.
What?
In Melee, when an attack is performed in the air and its attack animation isn't finished before the player hits the ground, the player will be in landing lag. These are a couple frames where the player is unable to do anything and is left defenseless. But if the player presses a shield button before landing, the landing lag is shortened by a significant amount. This is an L-cancel. Now, you may be
Literally,
asking, why not just make all attacks have shorter landing
never
lag
heard of
without
this.
L-canceling? That would be a good question. I have no clue. There are trade-offs to using wave dashing. Meanwhile, with L-canceling, you're strictly putting yourself at a disadvantage. It is nothing more than an arbitrary barrier, or a mechanical barrier, if you will.
Like, would there ever be a situation where you intentionally didn't L-cancel? No! 99.9% of the time, no.
Yeah.
So why is it mechanic? I could honestly talk about this L-canceling thing for a while, so I'm gonna stop here and get back to the main point of the video.
That's an
There's a
insane.
lack of unique-
That's an insane mechanic. I mean, I've watched a lot of Melee, but I never knew that was a thing. This fucking barrier to entry built into the game like that. Damn, that game's brutal. No wonder Smash players have arthritis, and no wonder Smash players get so upset when fighting game players would shit on them. Fighting game players aren't having to L cancel. I mean, there's execution to doing moves, I guess, but not like that, you know. Maybe with like some universal mechanics. I guess like Guilty Gear has like Roman cancel and stuff, but I don't know. That seemed a little wild to me.
player choice that comes with these arbitrary barriers. Meanwhile, mechanical tools create multiple options for players to choose from. This, of course, doesn't mean that mechanical tools should be crazy difficult either, as the more accessible they are, the more people can enjoy these parts of the game. Quake even addresses this in later installments by introducing auto-hop, where you don't have to time your jumps and can instead just hold down the jump key. It made b-hopping more accessible without taking away any of its depth or utility. Although this is a minor change, with Quake and Arena FPS games, they're still overall very mechanically difficult. Now that I have defined both a mechanical tool and barrier, we can talk about the second reason Arena FPS games died. Their developers tried to kill them.
Murder.
Now, I'll admit this is a very hyperbolic statement. Of course, the developers of these okay. Of course, the developers of these games didn't want them to fail. However, there is a trend you
Cancelled.
can see in games featuring more complicated tech, where developers actively try to remove it from their games, despite it being fun and generally nobody complaining about it. It started back in Quake 1, where when the devs saw bunny hopping, they immediately tried to eradicate it from their next installment, Quake 2. Their attempt was in vain, however, as this gave birth to strafe jumping, which is essentially a more restrictive and faster bunny hop. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch is another example where it used to have literally some of the most insane movement tech ever devised in a video game.
Damn, true.
You see this deathmatch footage on screen, this is insane. This stuff's nuts. But after the Orange Box update, it all vanished. Disappear. Gone. Non-existent. This one's really unfortunate because this game, like, now is just garbage. You load up the servers and they're just, like, empty, and none of them have anything to do with actual deathmatch.
Dude, why is pistol a good weapon?
You know they're bringing this back for Half-Life 3.
I can't hit him from over here. Why is the pistol?
MK has a somewhat similar mechanic with block dashing in that you can reduce the recovery frames of your dash by canceling it with the block. See, I never knew about that, but I'm assuming that would make the game feel a little less stiff. That might be the key to unlocking Mortal Kombat. If I can get me like a rush down character and then do dash or block dashing, maybe that'll lead to the character feeling a bit more fluid, you know?
Still the best weapon. Somebody tell me why.
The only
What
character I've
talented
really played though is
designers
Rain.
thought, yeah, we make the pistol better.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, for some reason most
Mm.
servers have gravity set to low and headshots are one-hit kills, so the pistol automatically becomes the best weapon in the game. And as you can imagine, it's pretty lame, but you can still manage to hit some clips here and there. But I highly suggest not playing this. Just don't.
A more modern example of this would be Overwatch's removal of the Genji boost, which wasn't even that game-changing from what I can tell, but despite that, just because it was technically a bug, they got rid of it. Another big L from Blizzard, along with everything else. One thing I think devs are absolutely terrified are skill gaps, or a significant difference in skill between players. More specifically, I think they're afraid of mechanical ones, as these are much more difficult to deal with than strategic ones. Strategic skill
That's like every game nowadays though. Has this guy played a modern fighting game?
gaps would be situations such as counterpicking Genji into Zarya in Overwatch, or pushing an enemy who has a positional and weapon advantage on you.
Except for
Strategic
maybe
skill
Fatal
gaps
Fury, I
boil
guess.
down to players making poor choices or lacking game knowledge.
Mechanical ones, on the other hand, are much harder to overcome as a player.
These encompass things such as movement, combos, or aim.
Learning tech can take lots of time, and some might say it's not worth it.
Some will pour hours into their mechanics and only improve marginally.
Hey, he's talking about me.
So when developers see this happening, their first instinct is to get rid of the problem or make it easier to approach, which is fine for the most part.
Garbage ass scrub.
The issue arises when the solution is watering down interesting game mechanics for the sake of the less mechanically skilled, or actively reducing the skill ceiling. This does fix the problem, but also prevents top-level play from pushing the limits of what's possible in the game. Take the auto-hop example I gave earlier. Imagine if instead of implementing auto-hop, they replaced it with sprinting and jumping no longer gave the player speed increases of any kind. This would solve the problem of b-hopping being a mechanical issue by replacing it with something that technically does the same job of moving around the map, but with more efficiency and less effort. But that's not all that b-hopping did. B-hopping could be chained with rockets to increase movement speed beyond the b-hop cap, could be used to perform trick jumps, could be used to skillfully dodge rockets and mix up your opponent, and overall has more depth than just sprinting. Versus the implementation of auto-hop makes all that cool stuff I just talked about easier, and didn't take away from any of that cool stuff either. It didn't water it down or lower its depth in any way. And while we're on the topic of mechanical skills, I think one of the largest contributing factors to the death of the arena FPS genre was the coming of the console age. The tech in these games
yeah,
was
true.
already pretty difficult to perform, but bunny hopping and doing rocket jumps on console all while trying to aim duel your opponent? Yeah, that's not easy, I'll tell you that much. The only games that could be considered arena FPS games back in the day that were okay to play on console were Halo, GoldenEye, and Time Splitters 2.
Hey, Halo.
And even then, these were more watered down compared to their PC counterparts and could barely qualify as arena shooters.
I feel like of those games that he just listed, it was like Halo was a game everybody liked. Hey, GoldenEye is the one you play with all your friends, and then Time Splitters was the one where it's like there's that one guy at school that's like, "Hey man, you guys are playing trash. Time Splitters is the best one, but nobody plays it." But yeah, Time Splitters and Time Splitters 2 was awesome too. What a great game. This fucking weird characters that you could be. I was able to rocket jump on Dreamcast. That big ass controller. Shudder to think what your hands look like nowadays. Yeah, Time Splitters was awesome. You could play that 4-player split screen on Xbox. Yeah, that game was sick. I swear they did a Time Splitters HD a few years back, didn't they? Like they re-released that game. Time Splitters 2 HD. Oh, it looks like it was a fan. Not a remaster, just ports. Oof. I don't know if this is related, but this is the first thing that popped up. A full 4K remaster of Time Splitters 2 was hidden inside Homefront: The Revolution. That game nobody played. But the code to access it was lost in a Discord squabble. Amazing. That might be something worth looking into. Who the hell played that game?
Nowadays, there are certainly better options on consoles, such as Split
Yeah.
Game, Fortnite.
Straight trash.
I feel like Spider-Man with this. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I don't play Fortnite, but that is a pretty cool looking Chun skin, and I do like the arcade hanging off her back. Not gonna lie to you. It's pretty good.
Doom 2016 and Eternal, Overwatch, and even some of the OGs, such as Quake Remastered. But even with that, these games still play far better on PC, and because of that, people on console often opt to play other games instead. I mean, why play these complex and difficult arena FPS games when you can just load up a game of COD and turn off your brain?
I've never played Zero Build.
More hardcore arena FPS games, on the other hand, such as Quake or Team Fortress, are strictly worse on console and far more realized on PC.
Gross. Quake on console?
Or are they? In a video made by YouTuber SolarLight, he explored the viability of using a controller on TF2, which actually worked quite well, although with some caveats. For one, playing with traditional controls where the right stick is used for looking around doesn't work well. Can't really perform flicks, movement tech is far more difficult, and without aim assist, it is far harder to aim.
I bet.
But using flick stick plus gyro allows you to play at the same level a mouse and
Oh,
keyboard
damn.
player would,
Gyro
if not
controls.
better.
It's true.
Flick stick, as the name suggests, allows you to
You know, gyro controls work on the Switch with Overwatch. But then you have to play the Overwatch Switch version of Overwatch, which is ass.
snap to any horizontal direction you choose, and gyro allows you to precisely aim and track enemies at the same level a mouse would. SolarLight did his video specifically on TF2, but I checked and it's very possible to perform quick movement tech using this as well. I won't spoil any more of SolarLight's video, and I highly suggest you check it out. So this is the solution, right?
It's real bad. People
Well,
play it though.
not
That's
exactly.
crazy.
For one, developers have to create support for this control style, which is kind of niche at the moment.
Look at that damn keyboard.
Hello, Mr. Game Dev, sir. I'd like to request that you add gyro and flick stick support to your game.
Second, this requires controller players to learn a new and seemingly unconventional
Yakuza.
control scheme. Another solution is aim assist, but that one is very contentious.
How do I lose that? Because he's on controller! That's why!
But there is one solution that trumps them all: native mouse and keyboard support. This one is extremely obvious, and I don't know why more consoles and games allow for this, because it would end this debate so fast. Instead of worrying about having to buy a nice PC to play at top level, you can instead just buy a console and a mouse and keyboard and do the same thing for cheaper. And with crossplay becoming more standard, it doesn't really matter if one plays against keyboard and mouse players because they're already playing against those on PCs anyway. And if for some reason you didn't want to play with others on opposing control schemes, then there are settings that can pair you with other players on your same controls. Lastly, I want to make a micro point regarding player
yeah, that's
choice.
all true.
This one mainly applies to Quake, but can apply to other games as well. One of the biggest problems with the Quake formula from a gameplay standpoint is its map design in tandem with how the game's loadouts work. This is because you find all of your gear on the map as opposed to picking it before a match starts like a loadout in Call of Duty. Now, I love this aspect of the game as it creates interesting engagements. gives
Yeah,
the game a
but
more
you can end up with a
strategic
shitty
aspect,
weapon
gives it
and
more depth,
not get a
and
good weapon.
overall adds a very unique flow to the game that you really can't find in other FPS titles. However, there is a glaring flaw with this, and that is how it removes player choice from the game, or rather punishes it, especially at a higher level of play. That is because it creates a, quote, perfect way to play a map. There will come a point
Yeah.
where players often repeat actions over and over again based upon what map they play, which can get boring. So
Yeah.
instead of playing your opponent, you're essentially playing the map. Take, for instance, Catalyst, a map from Reflex Arena. When you spawn here in a duel or 1v1, you essentially have three options. Either A, grab the red armor, then the rocket over here. B, walk up the steps, go through the telly, grab the weapons up top, and then the yellow armor. Or C, go through the telly behind you and try to interrupt your opponent grabbing their items. Now, when you hear this, you think, oh wow, I have tons of unique and varied options and responses to my opponent. But this isn't actually true.
Anime.
You liar.
This is similar to the fighting games, as fighting games give you multiple options to respond to an opponent's options, but there's glaring differences between the two. Take a look at this knockdown situation here. I have a multitude of options here which have different pros and cons that create a sort of rock, paper, scissors situation. Quake, on the other hand, creates the same thing, but rock beats both paper and scissors. The correct answer here is B, as it gives you the most resources as well as routes to react to your opponent's choices. You can also still grab the red armor from here as well, so that's a huge plus. Option A isn't terrible, but puts you in potential combat with your opponent when
Hey, I like the way this guy thinks. It's a good video.
they have more stacks. Option C basically does the same thing as option A, but now you only have two of the worst weapons in the game. That
Now
being
you're
the
talking
shotgun
my
and the grenade
language.
launcher. If we compared this even to a game like COD, we see something entirely different, where maps are something to be
Tell me about
tackled
that
based
decision
upon player
tree.
preference,
Want to
as
see those
opposed to
choices?
where the map imposes how a player should play. This is because in COD, you can pick your loadout. If you pick a sniper, you would want to watch these longer lines of sight in the middle of this map, versus if you pick something such as like an SMG, you would probably take this right route and try and go for flanks. But this is only an example of what you can do, and there's tons more things you can do even at a higher level of play. Just a quick disclaimer, because I know people are going to comment this. In no way, shape, or form am I implying that Call of Duty as a competitive game has more depth than Quake. It obviously doesn't. Call of Duty takes monkey dung for brains and is by far the most brain-dead shooter on the market.
Damn, he could say
Just
that?
making a small point about player choice and map design, which admittedly Call of Duty kind of nails just a tad bit better in the player choice department. That is it. That's all I'm saying. Now, this is not to say that Quake lacks this aspect of player choice.
I thought Call of Duty
in
was the end-all,
particular to
be-all.
the map design and whatnot, because it's definitely there. However, due to Quake's design philosophy, your options tend to be very map dependent compared to other games. There's a reason I didn't mention a lot of the other weapons in Quake at the beginning of the video, and that's because a lot of them suck outside of very niche situations, and the sort of meta of the game, if you will, is you have the rocket launcher, railgun, and lightning gun as your main go-to weapons you will use for nearly all of your engagements, and if you don't have them, you would resort to the other weapons as a sort of last-ditch effort. This also means there are only 3 weapons in the game you can really develop
Man, that would be
a
terrible.
playstyle around, and
Taking Call of Duty seriously just has to be the most rage-inducing thing. You can just die for nothing in that game, from what I can tell. You can just die for nothing. Skill gap be damned. It's fun to watch though.
And so because of that, there's a limited amount of player expression involved when it comes to engagements. Quake Champions has been the only game to really address this by adding champions with different abilities, which can add more variety to how players move through the map and engage with each other, as well as having a little bit better
that
weapon
game.
balance. But I wouldn't really say that's enough. One game that did a better job of working with Quake's framework was TF2, which added a lot more player expression to the game by its loadout system, where there are variants to weapons. A system like this in Quake would be amazing, where players would try to collect different weapons based upon what they picked for their loadouts beforehand. So let's say you had equipped a variant of the plasma gun that turned it into a minigun or something, removing the utility it had for more damage or something. Right? Players could then change their routing according to what weapons are strongest in their loadouts or how they want to play. You could even do something like this with perks too, and kind of mash the two concepts together of on the
Spawn
map,
cycles are
weapon
garbage. You
usage
can just
and
keep people.
loadouts. This would
Oh,
also
yeah, that's
do
true.
away with Quake's sort of inherent
Yep.
balance hierarchy, where the main 3 weapons sit at the top as the very best, and the other weapons are just lesser and more situational. But this is getting into hypothetical territory, and we will likely never see anything like this happen.
Do they still do that thing where they have like they just have bots in the match in your battle royale or whatever? Or maybe that was a modern warfare thing. Sometimes you'd be fighting people, but then there'd be bots running around the map or something. You could just kill them for nothing. But yeah, that game would get confusing because you would have people spawn behind you, but then you'd also have bots in front of you. I don't know. It wasn't for me. I like driving cars in Warzone though, flying helicopters into people's faces. It's ass, dude. You could play Snoop Dogg in Warzone. What are you talking about? Corn cob.
Ever, which is a real shame.
You
So
can
to
reload your
conclude,
gun like a
why
bonk.
did arena FPS games such as Quake die? I think it's due to three main things. One, they are difficult. Two, their developers either didn't address these difficulty issues, like in the case of Quake, or overdid it and hurt their games, like in the case of Overwatch. And three, they can lack player choice, although this is a minor point. What's weird is that these issues could be solved, but the player base is almost against it. There is a reason I compared these games to fighting games at the beginning of the video, and that is because they both face similar issues when it comes to perceived difficulty and accessibility. The fighting game community had a different approach, where they wanted more from their developers, which made games like Street Fighter 6, which made fighting games more accessible and fun for everyone, without harming their depth or competitive scenes. The Quake community, on the other hand, justifies the game's lack of accessibility and learning resources.
I mean, I feel like that was the case when Street Fighter 6 first came out, but I'm pretty sure they haven't done any drastic overhauls to the systems in that game since it's been out. And it's kind of the same game, right? Isn't it kind of the same game as when it came out? I mean, they've added new characters, but outside of, I think, changing the way you do the drive cancel or whatever, just doing forward forward or two buttons instead of forward forward, it's pretty much the same thing. But it's still fun, I guess.
Saying, oh man, the modern gamer, man, is such a pussy, man. Modern gamers these days, man, they just can't handle the
So you have a Windows XP behind his Dreamcast.
difficulty of these arena FPS games because they're such wussies. They want instant gratification, which just isn't true at all. People just want to have fun and enjoy the games they're playing. I don't think anybody enjoys getting absolutely noob stomped by some 60-year-old dude who's been playing Quake since 1996. It's not fun, and there's no learning that goes on there either. So basically,
They exist.
Quake should become Street Fighter 6. Thank you, everybody. No, but for real, I love these games. But it makes me sad to see the amount of potential they have that is just going to waste and kind of rotting away.
I mean, damn, he's not wrong. Quake could become Street Fighter 6. I don't know how they would do that. Street Fighter 6 is super accessible. Maybe they have like an easy control mode, but I guess they tried to do that with auto hopping. I don't know. Is your room replace Metallica poster with Slayer? It's fair. It's fair.
Because the genre is just not around anymore. It makes me really sad because they're really fun. I honestly think they could be some of the greatest competitive games of all time. Let's say that for some reason, despite me complaining most of this video, you thought arena FPS games looked interesting and you wanted to give them a try. I have a couple suggestions for you. Quake Champions is probably the best game I can recommend for those who are new to the genre while still wanting the full experience. It's free to play, always has some people playing TDM, and allows for the most player choice, making it a more smooth experience. If you want a more pure experience, then Quake Live is a good one. I personally play this one probably the most out of any of the arena FPS games I play, and it's pretty fun.
That game
Of
free?
course, there is TF2, another free-to-play choice. This game can be both really competitive as well as really casual. This game is just good in general, and if you haven't played it yet, you need to. For those of you on console, there's Overwatch 2. This game honestly barely counts as an arena FPS game, as a lot of the game's more interesting mechanics are overshadowed by its huge emphasis on team play, which on a free-to-play shooter where most people would be solo queuing, it isn't exactly the best time. Although this game seems to be getting better, I think. Splitgate is another really fun free-to-play title featuring tunnels, which allows for insane traversal. This one is really easy to get into while also having a massive skill ceiling. Highly suggest at least trying this one. If you're on console and you specifically want to play Quake, I suggest playing good old Quake Remaster. Quake 1 definitely has its rough spots, especially in the more competitive side of things, but it gives it charm. This game also has partial mod support on console and is crossplay, which I think is sick.
Pretty sure Splitgate got a I swear that game got a sequel. Quake Live is $10. Quake Champions.
Definitely try this one out. Shotgun Farmers is one I mentioned earlier. That is really fun. simplifies the Quake formula while also having a fun cartoony art style and being very, very easy to pick up. And also there's like tons of little kids playing this one, so you can just noob stomp every match you play. Remember when I referred to arena FPS games as the fighting games of the FPS genre? This game would be considered the anime fighter of the arena FPS genre, Reflex Arena. This game is pure Quake at its finest, being an all-skill, no-bull kind of experience. I would recommend this game, but it's like 100% dead, and the only people who play it are me and a couple of really sweaty nerds. Xonotic is another one in the realm of anime fighter arena FPS games that is free to play. This one is very
I appreciate this guy's comparisons. I can understand what he's saying.
deathmatch focused with regenerating health and the laser controlled rocket from Half-Life 2. This one is way less hardcore as the other games mentioned on here and is mostly just fun.
Damn, yeah, there's no movement tech in
And that leads
Halo.
us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this one took a while. I know I said I was going to upload more over the summer, and then I didn't. Now I got this video out. This was a big project. I spent a lot of time working on this, more than I should have probably, but now it's out. Leon Massey
Hey, Ultra Kill.
did a very similar video to mine on power weapons. Our theses were pretty similar, so maybe.
Alright, I'll give it up. Good video, yeah, you were kidding. I appreciated it. I think Quake Live, Quake... I swear Quake Champions was on here. Get it for free. Hold up. Damn, it's 33 gigs? The hell are they doing in this game? I think I remember a trailer for this game at one point. Let's see if I can find that. Also, that video also was like, damn, I kind of want to play Street Fighter 6 now. It's the last time he loaded that up. They need to put more characters in the game, though. They need to put Makoto in the damn game. Already. Or Karen. Quake Champions never made the console? I could have sworn. Damn. It was 8 years ago. The only thing I recall from the game is that girl with the blue hair. In-game footage. This is not. I see what they're going for in the trailer, though. Like, this, it looks like a Quake match. Oh, wait. Sorry, boss. It auto muted. There was no talking in the trailer. How was the multiplayer for that new Doom game? Not Dark Ages, that's not out, but like Doom Eternal. I played the game, but not never multiplayer. Propane.com. Cool. Well, the download is in progress and it's pretty fast. I don't know if you ever played Mullet Mad Jack, but it's pretty awesome. And Smite 2 seems cool, but I mean, that shit crashes all the time. There was something else I was gonna play. I don't remember. Haven't played it. The operator from this is an emote I wanted to make because she has a lot of great expressions when you're in the game. I think you were here last time I was playing that. I was looking, I don't think I have. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna play a couple short rounds of Under Night, and then I'm sure Quake will be downloaded. I'll take a gander at that, and then I'm gonna sleep it up. I'm not good at Under Night nowadays. Some say I never was, but certainly not now that I'm not actually playing it. Where's my fight stick? I feel out of place playing these fighting games now. If I go to locals, you know, it's just going to be a ton of people using hitboxes. I feel like nobody's using a damn fight stick anymore. Am I going to show up with a Street Fighter 5 fight stick? You're going to run me out of town, man. Can't be doing that. I don't blame you. I'm pretty tired. The whole week kicked my ass. I'll tell you that. Don't worry, next time I'm live, I'll play some Quake. Most definitely. Wait a second. It's always more important to play on what's comfortable to you. Yeah, I mean, they're cool. It reminds me of playing on a keyboard like back in the day. You know? So I guess I get it. That's all the testing I'm doing. If there's even anybody playing this. I meant to download Guilty Gear because I wanted to mess around with ABBA. Of course it's an Elton player. You don't think they're very ergonomic? I think a big reason is that they're really easy to take to tournaments. I guess I'll fight this guy. Do I have MK? Did I download MK? Oh, I can't look now. No, I didn't. It is on Game Pass though, so. Let's say next stream. Oh shit! Next stream, I'll check out some MK stuff. Maybe I can learn how to. You can show me how to block dash with Johnny Cage. Oh my god, the lag. It's because I'm downloading. How did I get hit? Oh shit. I forgot the combo. Ah, you dirty dog. Man, this guy was dead. Alright, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Man. Fuck! It's broken. It's okay, I've got Vorpal. Ooh, damn. That really sucked. I might be dead. Whoa! Turn this damn Quake download off. I do have Fatal Fury if you want to get a match of that in. Full disclosure, I haven't played since the last time we played because I've been busy doing stuff. But I'm down. I'll try a new character. You either are even playing field. Wow, that was crazy. Going in. What? I hit the wrong button. That sucked. This guy tried to mix me. You've been playing Call of Duty. You just told me Call of Duty was ass. I'll get in the gulag. Oh yeah. That fucked that all up. I got Vorpal though. It is fun. I'm not lying. You're right about that. I had it installed like last week, but it took up so much space. But I was having fun just piloting vehicles into people's faces. Alright, you want to play some Fatal Fury real quick? You know that's the only guy I'm gonna find online. Oh shit, okay, there's a Merkava player. Alright, just let me know when you've got it loaded up. Maybe I can get washed by this guy real quick. Nah. What, there's a Hilda player here? Damn, you're already on? Okay, warm your hands up. I want to fight this Hilda. I'll load it up after this. If I lose, I'll quit. Almost dead already. Damn, you get hit by that? That's crazy. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I will lie. Whoa, whoa, what the hell was that? That's upsetting. Man, that combo sucks. Yeah. That was, I don't know how I got that hit. Oops. I tried to hit the brakes. Ooh, don't like it. Bro, I got no bullets. All right. Well, this is the last match, no matter what. Oh, why did I do that? Wrong button. Guy doesn't want me leaving the corner, huh? No! I'm leaving it a body bag. Wow, what a pickup. Oh, I never blocked that. Not looking too hot. Oh, dead. Oh. Alright, I said I'd win quit. Keep my word here. You know I want to run it back.
どうやら見るだけじゃなく全身で味わいながら言ってくれたみたいね。
You know what time it is, corn cob.
見せてあげましょう。少し遊んであげようかしら。カウンター。まるでこれは嫌な。
Ugh.
さしなさい。さてこれはどう？
How did you get hit by that?
諦めた負けるわよ。よし。さしなさい。さしなさい。
Yeah, it totally is.
逃げないでね。この日逃すくらいなさい。
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. This is what I get. I should have stopped. I've got enough for Fatal Fury, and that's it. Ah, the overhead. Getting mopped. Could have stopped when you were ahead, kid. Damn, I thought I could shoot it. Okay, I think I have one more chance. Ah, never mind. Man, I could fight that guy like 6 more times. Alright, good stuff. Where is this game? Still installed. Man, Under Night's still fun. I should get back into that. What's the name of this game? City of the Wolves. Fatal Fury. I want to try that Fatal Fury. I think it's First Contact. No, Wild Ambition. That game looked. The soundtrack's great. I don't know about the game. All right, I'm loading it up. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this reshade thing on. Wolves Mix City. I don't know. I've never played it. Is it like a maybe it's a 3D one or something?
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves. Ranked match.
Shit.
Casual match.
Okay. Create room. Privacy level public. Here's my room ID. Hey, what's good, Beth? I am your weekly Monday and Thursday stream host. Kitchen table owning stream host. Caleb, you've heard of me. And how do I pick a character again? Because I don't want to be this guy. It was weird in this game. It was like back out and then go to settings or something. Can I invite? Let me see. I don't have you on my friends list, I don't think. If you make a room and give me your room ID, then I can join that one. I forgot how we did it last time. I think we did limited. I think that's what it was. Here it is, limited for ID or invite search only. We have an official schedule now. I think I can officially be here on Mondays and Thursdays. I don't know what time, probably around this time. But I think I can. This might work. This ID may work. It's certainly better than not streaming for like 5 months at a time. Oh, hey, he's here. I mean, how do you change your character again? My God. It was like room settings or... Battle settings. Yeah, man. I looked at it like 5 times. Alright, I haven't tried the DJ. I'll try the DJ. Wait, I'll try the smart control scheme. See, what does it do? I'm gonna put it on random. Alright, here we go. I hate that menu so much. You sent me a friend request? Alright, let me look at that real quick. So that I don't forget. If I can... I guess I have to do it outside of the room. But I'll add you. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, a couple times a week is cool. I might be able to squeeze Sunday in there. But I can do Monday and Thursday. Get this wagon train a moving.
Why don't you hum me a few bars of that martial melody?
Want a little taste
It's a custom color.
Shiranui fire?
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Whoa. This guy's moves are so ridiculous. Oh shit, don't jump at him. I thought these were smart controls. I thought I could mash. Oh.
You'll pay for that.
Oh.
Wins. Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Need that DP.
Done it.
Damn.
Amazing.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Oh, never mind.
You get a good taste of my techniques?
How did you feel about Mai in Street Fighter 6? I'm gonna switch characters. She was pretty easy to play. Custom, I'll show you who she's cosplaying. Cool, cool.
Marco versus Mai.
I got pretty decent with her
Round 1.
when she first
Get
came out.
ready.
This
Fight.
music, man.
PG.
Trying to remember how to play.
Can you dodge this?
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I don't remember.
You'll pay for that.
Whoa! the uppercut. This music is ass, I know that. There you go, nice combo. It's real. Just yeah.
Now you've done it.
Man, I don't even remember how to do a cancel. Oh, it's the rev button, I think. No. Good shit.
yourself together, will you? A little tidiness goes a long way.
Color scheme looks familiar. I'm gonna change this up. First contact. Character. Let's try T-Zop in smart mode. That's not smart mode. Certain Nintendo game. Oh, it's Zero Suit Samus. No, it's some form of Samus. No? Fire Emblem character?
I will win this match for my band.
Want a little taste of Shiranui fire?
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Not done yet. Sight and wave.
Oh my lord. What can this guy do?
Sight and wave.
He's getting mopped up out here. At least I have a lot of HP.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Hell of a punish. Smart mode is not doing me any favors. I thought I'd be able to mash. It is not the case. God, maybe we'll have better luck with Preacha.
Were you enchanted? A martial artist is nothing without discipline.
Alright, can we get some real music?
Preacher versus Mine.
Have a better chance of remembering how to play with this character.
Aha! A fun.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Here goes. Here goes. Really go.
God, he's blown up.
Nice and here goes. Here goes. Here goes. What? Yep. What? Here goes. Really go.
Shit. I think it literally gave us like the intro jingle for the game. Not even a song. Man, I don't remember anything. Oh yeah, blown up. Good. Damn it.
Honestly, I figured any student of Joe's would be obnoxious. But look how adorable you are!
Run it back.
Preacher versus Mud.
Where's the daisy color?
Aha!
Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Here goes! Hey! Yeah! What? Here goes! Hey!
Bruh.
Hey! Here goes! Now you've done it!
It is the rev button to cancel, I think. There it is, okay. Okay, I'm remembering. Yeah, that was that was rude. That was rude.
Round two. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Here goes! You'll pay for this!
Overheat. SPG.
Here goes!
Ooh. Oh no!
Cool down.
Good delay. No! Oh. Yeah, that move hits twice.
Honestly, I figured any student of Joe's would be obnoxious. But look how adorable you are!
Is it a WarioWare character?
Preacher versus Mud.
Gonna move this to the back. 3 more, okay. You DM'd it on Twitter? I don't think I can click out of this window. It might crash the game.
Specimen from
I will check it though.
Want a little taste of Shiranui fire?
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Here goes! Here goes! Here goes! Double the shot! Here goes! What's it running away? What? Here goes! Double the shot! How about it? Hey! Hey! Wait! What's it? What? Here goes! Wait! Hey!
SPG.
I'm not in SPG, I thought I was. Damn it, didn't cancel. I am now. All right, we're gonna play this again.
Round two.
I'll just relearn Preacher. I hate losing. I did that. Hooking up all my DPs. Oh yeah, that move sucks. Oh, SVG. Hey.
You'll pay for that. Tornado no light. Now for the
What?
Honestly, I figured any
I'm not
student-
playing enough.
Preacher versus Mod. Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Damn, I can't even back up out of that. Whoa.
Preacher wins.
That's all the info I
Round two. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Wow. Damn. Uh-oh. You're telling me there's a chance. Never mind.
Mod wins. Final round. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Damn. Wow, that really sucked. Oh, I hated all of that.
Honestly, I figured any student of Joe's would be obnoxious. But look how adorable you are!
Preacher versus mine.
Oh, that character. I've seen her before. I'm not sure what she's from. Pokemon? Yeah, same.
Round one. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Like I'm trying to cancel my DP and I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah. I know what the rest of that combo is now.
Overheat.
Bruh.
Wins. Round two. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Should've just stayed back. Fucked it up again.
Overheat.
That's like that's just be in training mode.
Nice move.
Don't jump, Caleb. Don't do it. Ah, good shit.
Honestly, I figured any student of Joe's would be obnoxious. But look how adorable you are!
Man, I'm all rusted up in this game, but the game is still fun. It's a good game. Good game. Alright, let me see how I add you. I think I have to back out of here. Good games, man. See me in Under Night. Invite list. Online profile. Oh, cool. Edit wolf tag, battle settings. Yeah, this will make things a lot easier. Good tag. Oh god. I don't know which one is yes and which one's... I think I added you. Alright, yeah. I had a pretty good win percentage. Or maybe I'll be able to get in some practice on that this weekend. Yeah, get some rest. What time is it? 10:49. I'm gonna use like 15 minutes to look at this game real quick, because if I don't do it now, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Feel free to hang around and doze off. Feel free to head out. You're good. I think this is a mouse and keyboard game. Let's see. Oh, you don't have uni. Rip. You do have Guilty Gear though, if you ever wanted to play that. I'm always down. Alright, I'm gonna load this up. Everyone's going gaga for this game, so I'm gonna look at it for about 15 minutes and then I'm gonna sleep. Oh yeah, if you download Guilty Gear, I'll play. I love playing me some ABBA, even though I'm not good at it. ABBA, whatever. Bridget, yeah. Best played with a controller. I got one. I did not turn it on. I hope this thing works. I'm probably not even gonna get to play the game because you know it's gonna be all cutscenes. I'm gonna restart it. I'm so curious which of a couple I know people are on about. You mean with this game? I'm restarting the game. Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. I know it's turn-based. I know that, but mm, hope my controller works. If not, I'll mouse and keyboard. It's the one thing about Xbox, playing games on Xbox, on your PC. Half the time the controller doesn't even work. Intended difficulty with challenging combat. Enemies deal near normal damage, mastering dodging parries is encouraged but not mandatory. Enemies deal greater damage, mastering dodge is required. I see people playing on expert, seems fine. I can't believe my controller is not working. That's so dumb. What's up with that, Xbox? What's up, Deso? Everybody want to play this game. It's okay, I'm not really playing it. I'm only looking at it for 10 minutes. Let me tell you guys about my crazy Trump neighbor. This dude's got flags in his yard. Then he was dancing on his driveway with an American flag. I live on a cul-de-sac. And he was like walking around the cul-de-sac waving the flag. I'm scared for my life. It was wild. I think he's got some mental stuff going on though. Kind of a head bobber.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Wool suspenders.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just,
GTA 6.
I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamache?
You're asking me.
The game got delayed
I don't
again.
know. Sun's about set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Lumiere. I feel so prestigious playing this. Man, they weren't kidding, straight up. No controller, man. Wait, it's real. Not, I'm waiting for Sakura Street Fighter 6. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll put MK characters in before that. A flower for Sophie. Like, where's Makoto? They put characters in that game so slowly.
Are you ready to see her again?
In costumes too.
Been ready.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, good stuff. Speed up a bit.
Shades of FF.
Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
Was it 15?
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
It's crazy how they was so elegant and everything, and it's just like Spider-Man across the roofs. Just tear ass through the city.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense.
I think the graphics are nice.
And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
I mean, look at her hair.
Alright, you're on.
Yes!
Do you wish to go through the battle tutorial during your duel? Bro. Skills consume AP. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or a pari. Yeah, it's a turn-based game, alright. I wonder how the parry works. You just... Use the AP to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use a skill. Lumiere Assault. can use attacks and skills to charge up overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow. Use assault to gain charge. Active time battle. Oh, there's some timing there, that's cool. I see. Using those active dodges and parries would make some of the boss fights and fights in this game cool, I think. Since you just have to work on timing. That could be alright.
For those who come after.
He just murdered that kid.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile.
Where was this game at any preview show? I swear they showed this at like a PlayStation event.
Alright, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
But with a name like Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't
Oh, the plaza is lively.
tell you
Why
much.
people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful.
Looks
I don't
cool.
really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. What? Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
What's up with Sophie?
Thanks.
Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
The last few days meant everything.
It's so French.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need to... Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
The
I
tension.
missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm Sophie now. Oh, that was a cool cutscene. I like the dialogue.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
And even the NPCs talk.
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Shh. He might hear us.
You're a lucky one, you know?
I know that.
But he is too.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbor. See you.
See you.
So the flowers are important for some reason. Oh, I can switch.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
That boat doesn't look fine. It's upside down. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie.
Your flowers? I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again.
Well, tell me about it, Sophie.
Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbor.
Good luck, Mary.
Some terrible stuff going down here. What is this?
The scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually...
You don't know?
Oh, well...
You really are lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please. My boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
I got it, boss. The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously.
Cyril really needs to take his job seriously.
Oh, come on. I really need your help.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
A headline about the contrast of beauty and death.
Everybody's dying.
With a paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Seem to be stuck in some kind of time loop.
My gestural costume is the best. Hey, madame, do you think the gestrals really exist?
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one. Even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
Thanks.
Way to go, kid. Trying to recruit for future expeditions. The number of people volunteering is going down every year. People are buying flowers for their loved ones before the gamage.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
What up, girl? Shoeless lady.
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love.
Brother.
But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera. Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Painting
Come
tutorial?
on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
Oh, damn.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves. Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves. That was splendid. One more time. Sublime.
Easy enough.
One last time. That was splendid. Splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner.
Rear coat. Cool painting.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly her.
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
And that's definitely the harbor. What's happening over here?
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Body.
Could be useful though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit.
I've always loved the harbor.
Paintress will awaken soon. And the Gamma Edge will start.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should.
What do I think so far? I think that kid's got a goofy face. I think the game's interesting so far.
Gentlemen, that was
I like the
supposed to be
characters.
between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
It's like Final Fantasy without it being as corny.
Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
And these graphics are awesome.
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not.
These two seem like they have a believable relationship.
What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
This guy wants to have
Why?
kids, clearly.
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
it feels like the end of a game, not the beginning of a game.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad, tona l'ora tovla, alina. Ista surano taki le noir tonari fuego verso alina ai.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. So very French.
I'm here.
But not everybody dies. Oh. It's definitely got some amazing music. But yeah, French voice is something I'll give a shot.
you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
First time, huh?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, I could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Man, this is a cool outfit too. Fitted. You probably have to reload to do that from the title menu. Yeah, so far seems cool. I'm definitely interested in what's going on with that story.
Allons au moins voir comment vont Maël et mes apprentis.
Oh. I don't know, I was like... There was some good English voice acting. Let's check this out. Everybody's dressed so nice.
Je savais que je te trouverais ici. Tu commences à regretter ta participation à l'expédition?
Dis pas n'importe quoi. Je suis plus prête à y aller que tu le sauras jamais.
Ouais, je sais. Je sais qu'on en a déjà parlé, mais étant ton tuteur, je me dois de te le redire. Nous tous, on n'a plus qu'un an à vivre, mais toi, il te reste 9 ans avant ton gommage. Rien ne t'oblige à venir avec nous. C'est extrêmement risqué, tu sais.
Une année là-bas, c'est mieux que 9 ici.
Je sais que t'en es persuadé, mais...
S'il y a bien quelqu'un qui devrait rester, c'est toi. T'as des amis et de la famille qui ont besoin de toi ici.
Toi aussi?
Bien sûr que non.
Emma te considère comme sa sœur.
Je ne suis pas comme toi, tu sais. Lumière, c'est pas chez moi. Et puis, au moins comme ça, je peux t'avoir à l'œil pour Emma.
Comme si elle ne me surveillait pas assez comme ça.
Tais-toi, idiot. T'as de la chance d'avoir une sœur qui veille sur toi.
Et même plus que t'imagines, vu qu'apparemment, maintenant j'en ai 2.
Bon, assez discuté. Viens, l'ancien, on se fait un petit duel?
L'ancien?
Bah, t'es quasiment l'homme le plus vieux de Lumière maintenant, pas vrai? Cette fois, ça rigole plus.
Cool. I mean, I think the French language just sounds nicer than English, though I do like the English voices. Oh damn, it's a long lead
Il n'y a
up.
pas de honte à perdre face à quelqu'un qui est plus fort que toi, tu sais?
Oh man,
J'espère que ton convertisseur
Parries
de
are gonna be
Lumina vaut
crazy.
mieux que ta science du combat.
Let's aim. Oh damn. Correct.
Trop lent, vieillard.
Gare à l'excès de confiance.
Essaie de ne pas trop boire.
Où sont mes gredins
Damn, I
d'apprenti?
just got wrecked by
Je
that
leur ai
girl.
promis qu'on se verrait au festival.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think if you were getting all wrapped up in how fancy the game looks and how fancy everybody's dressed, I think listening to the nice French voice acting would put you over the top. But I think the English is fine. It was distracting to me for during combat though.
Let's at least check on Mael and my apprentices. I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
They do need the option to auto advance text.
Theoretically.
Maybe it's in the
Extrapolated
option
from the
menu.
archives, but it was 67 years ago.
Dude, her arms wild looking.
So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy in tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed.
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
She's not interested, boss.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine. You came.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gomash left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The painter stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
Hey, she's got you there. She's like that guy from the Matrix eating the steak. He knows it's not real.
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
I knew I'd find you here.
Please. More ready to go than you are.
So here's how it sounds in English.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your command. You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I like her voice in French better, though.
I know you think that, but it's...
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumiere's not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you...
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Old man?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Lumiere now, no? Come on. This time, I'm not messing around. Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
Where are my scallywag apprentices? I promised to find them at the festival.
Think there's other survivors out there?
Doubtful. We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by Nevrons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here. Bought us time to get our defenses up.
I don't know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere. I'm betting on human ingenuity.
I like that.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alon's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
Yeah, I can see that.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
Gustav, we got something for you.
For your field notes. So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumiere.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
See these guys in the next game.
Oh hey, Gustav, your sister's here.
Yeah, I have to go talk to her. Take care of each other. My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
She looked a lot like Sophie. I mean, I thought it was the same girl for a sec.
The chief counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Maëlle, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Proceed to Emma's speech. This will conclude the festival, and Expedition 33 will depart. Alright, we're on the last leg. Is that a tiny cake? It is.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth. Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Damn, delayed title screen? Okay, I got no complaints so far. It's pretty good. Story-wise, at least. Music's great. Dialogue's good. Characters are interesting. Story is intriguing. If they would have called this game Final Fantasy type something, people would be going even crazier.
How did you survive the Gommage?
I'm a badass, son.
Which expedition are you from?
Real.
Fall back!
This old guy's seen too much.
Gustav, come on, we need to go! He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The indigo tree.
Oh lord, what is that? Damn, happy times are over. What the fuck is that?
Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
I'm like, damn, am I supposed to parry that? Wasn't expecting the weird horror angle, but I'm down for that. Man did all that prep just to get dunked on by the first enemy he sees. Spring Meadows. How the heck did we get here? Chroma Elixir. Man, this game is making my computer go absolutely crazy. The fans are about to explode. Oh boy, a real enemy. I'm ready to dodge. I think. Free aim. Oh, they have weak points. Shooting costs 1 AP. Damn, get dodged, son. Cool parry. I know, I know. I like the battle system. Giving me something to do during turn-based, huh? It really is like the Dark Souls of turn-based games. Enemies got this long ass wind up and everything. I'm not gonna lie, Beth, this game seems pretty good, pretty cool. Especially with the weird enemies. I want to see some more of those hand monsters. I don't know what's going on there. Sounds like. There's blood everywhere. Maybe a failed expedition out here. Damn. Everybody got wrecked. Where's the redhead girl?
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
What?
Look.
Do we even
This
see
is
the
not
other?
a
I didn't
foregone
see the other girl
conclusion.
die.
When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucian.
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
It's a big ass enemy.
Putain. Putain. This was weak.
Dang, that was it? Ugh, generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance their effects. Ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Okay.
Ice, shatter.
Whoa, she looks cool. Double parry. Alright. Big damage. Immolation will consume Lune's ice stain.
Feel the burn.
Get ready.
Should that have been a parry? Man, if you mess up a parry, you get absolutely destroyed in this game. You almost one-shot me.
Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we? It really works.
Pokeball.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
New Pictos, Dodger. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge. Ooh. Cool. Wardrobe, alright. And haircut? Cool. God, I'm just absolutely covered. Just a mess. But yeah, good game. Good game so far. I'm definitely interested in playing more. It seems fun. Good story, good graphics, good turn-based gameplay. But now I bet there's gonna be a bunch of games that are turn-based that try to copy this parry and dodge style. But it's good in this game. So far, I give it high marks. But that's it for me. I gotta go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all are cool. And I'll be back Sunday. And if not, I'll be here Monday. But that's all I got. See y'all later.